And we're back with more Super Tecmo Bowl. Remember, we're playing as the Steelers, and we get. Oop, forgot to set the auto skip. This is what it looks like if you don't turn on auto skip. You get the whole animation. That we don't care about any of this. Let's go. Let's look at all the stats. Ugh. So wrong buttons. Auto skip 2. Looks like this game is so old. It's the LA Rams, meaning this is before they moved to St. Louis and then moved back to LA. This is pre-Patriots dynasty. This is back when the Patriots said just switched over their logo a year or two. They don't have a quarterback. They have Scott Zolak, who's just awful. That's another way to make the game interesting, is play with a team like New England, who's just terrible. Their quarterback throws the ball like, even if it's a fairly short pass, it goes way up in the air. So defenders have lots of time to get over there and get interceptions and cause incompletions, and it's just a mess. We got rain. Ah, dang it. That was no good. Bad start. All right. I'm not sure. I know the rain sometimes causes the quarterback to slip on his drop back. I'm not sure if it causes an increase of anything else. But I know that happens. So let's take a look at our plays here. A lot of two back sets. So we got that same pass left. So if it's a one back set, it's either run up or pass down. If it's two back sets, it could be almost anything. You have that three wide receiver on pass right there. So I'm not worried about Lang running on me. I do not want Bettis running on me, though. Bettis is a problem. He's a big guy. Oh, I think I'm going to do run to the right, or run left. Or run. Yeah. Guess I'll go left run and pick that as my play to stop. So this is either pass up or run up. If it's run up, I want to head kind of up that way. And oh, fumble! But I want to run up and kind of meet the running back up there. If that's the play. As we were talking about the rain, whether or not it causes fumbles, I don't know. Ooh, that should be a mess. That was terrible. Oh, gave away my 3 points. So that's not good. Funny thing about this game, the quarterback of the Rams, Jim Everett is his name, but if you know a sportscaster by the name of Jim Rome, I think he still has a program these days. Jim Everett was sitting down for an interview with him, and Jim Rome kept calling him Chris Everett. Chris Everett, if you don't know, is a female tennis player. She was really good, won her fair share of championships and whatnot. But Jim Everett was like, you call me that one more time, we're gonna have a problem. And of course, Jim Rome couldn't help himself. He's, yeah, okay, Chris. And it led to a fight on the scene. I think he ended up punching him and breaking his nose or something. So you can probably find that on YouTube if you're looking for it. So good old Chris Everett back here at quarterback. He's probably going to show up at my house and beat me up or something. So I'm hoping that it's the quarterback, kind of like the opposite of San Francisco's play, where the quarterback would run out and then go to the top of the screen. The Rams have the opposite. That pass up over there is that play where it looks like a run to the top and then the quarterback wheels around. So we won't be having 12 sacks with Lloyd this game because they don't have that play to roll out to our side. But Green will probably have a bunch. So hoping that's the play here, so I'm going to take green. And pick the play right. I was picking pass left. So if it looks like an all-out blitz, that means you picked the play correctly, and your guys will just go crazy. Later in the game, they can still make a play on it, especially really good teams like Houston have quarterback Warren Moon. He'll still get a play, still get the pass off and complete it for yards. And it just infuriates you. You're like, man, I picked the play correctly and still get absolutely nothing. Really good return, but not enough. Another 7-8 yards maybe. So now this is going to be no fun because I have to kick it real short. Otherwise, I'm kicking it into the end zone. Ooh, pretty good though. Right on the 2. So can't do much better than that. I mean, the guys running downfield could have done better for me, but I did my job as the punter. So this is pass right, which the through wide receivers. The bombs, you go flying around the corner with Lloyd and hope to get the sack. Didn't get there. And choose run left. So it might be the run up. So I'm going to have a problem near getting through that play. And notice that run. That was definitely run up. So that's why I took green from the bottom, because that run at you is just so hard to stop with Lloyd up there. So figured I would come at it from a different angle and almost got what I needed. So we're hoping for that play action coming back the bootleg this way. Oh, actually I ran it that way. And Lloyd was ready for him. And as soon as I dove, the guy broke the tackle. And interesting. Again, we're hoping for that play action rollout. Just wait for the quarterback. Nice 9-yard loss. Kevin Green says, hey, I want to get on this sack record as well. The other guy who I have a lot of sacks is David Little, who lines up there. He's who usually gets them if you guess the play correctly. We like that. Incomplete. 4th and 19. So we're hoping for a block punt. If you don't get the block punt, I didn't see an X, so didn't get the block. Oh, he did. The X is way back there, so he grabbed it, unfortunately. But I get the ball right there. So that should be 3 points. I make sure you're a little bit up above the hash marks. So gave away 3 earlier, got him there. Next week's game, I believe, is against the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were decent in the early 90s, but they have an issue with their playbook on this game. So it's really easy to play against them, and it's pretty, if you get a little bit of luck, you can score 50 points on them. They have a flea flicker play that can cause basically a fumble every time they run it, because the running back will throw it to the quarterback regardless if he's still standing there or not. So Lloyd will run in there, throw the quarterback off to the side, and the running back won't even look, and he'll just throw it back there, and it'll end up being on the ground for a fumble. So I saw the run going up the middle, but couldn't make the play. All right, we were saying where he had to stop a second to dive. Maybe the same thing was happening there, but I didn't have time to. If I stopped, he would have got away anyway. So, Willie Flipper Anderson. I think for a long time he had the wide receiving record for a single game at 373 or something ridiculous in a Monday Night Football game. Just absurd. Like, he caught like several passes for 80 plus yards, and it was just nuts. Nobody was guarding him the whole night. We're getting close to trailing here. This is not good. Not the easiest offense to stop. They do a lot of weird plays and formations and stuff. So it's just hard for me to make that tackle. I mean, he had basically that whole top of the screen to outmaneuver me, and he did. If your defender stops, you lose all your momentum and start running really slow. So it's hard to make that play. Yeah, all right, that works. Well, field goal ties us. You're hoping to catch it in like the 10-yard line, 10 to 20, somewhere there. Oh man, that one guy ran straight instead of come down at an angle. Ah, that was got my hopes up. Thought I had a touchdown. Oh, good punt though. Really good punt. Nice. How can I finish it off? I pick run to the left. So this is if they run it up the middle, he's gonna get yards. If they do the boot, oh, I was gonna say if they run that bootleg on me, it's safety time. Ready for that. And then we'd have a nice 6-5 baseball score. Ah, same play. You don't run that very often, so I'm not. Lang isn't a primary ball carrier, so you don't care if he carries it. Oh well. So now it's about impossible to get a safety. They're just too far upfield now. The entire defense is on poor Jerome Bettis. Oh shoot. Let's hope that it's the pass. So I think the quarterback slipped a little bit there, which helped us out. So one more play. Okay, so I'm gonna treat it as a pass again. Pray for a safety. Yes. And we are trailing 6-5 at halftime. Ah, yes. The goofy scores you get. All right, so we're down 1. 6 first downs. Like, I don't know, that double what we gave up last week to San Francisco. Not good. I wonder if we've hit Chrissy Everett enough to make her start panicking a little bit. You notice my kicker was having a heck of a time there trying to make the play, but bootleg to me. Yes. All right. I had been picking run left. I had picked pass left. Ready for you that time. If it's the pass play, maybe a safety. Hit the center. Yes, and we take the lead at 7-6. Awesome. Ooh, nice short kick. So very worse. We should get a field goal try out of it. Oh. Oh, that was terrible. Oh my goodness. I'm so embarrassed. Oh, that was terrible. And I don't think I'm in field goal range. I think I'm just short. I do like the most pathetic punt ever. I kicked it into the end zone for a touchback. Ah! From bad to worse. Everything just falls apart. All right, 2 buys. We're just going to go for the sack. Chrissy Ever gets the ball away. Completes it to Flipper Anderson. Willie Flipper. Green waiting on the quarterback. Nice. That should take them out of field goal range. Picking pass left. So that run right at me at the bottom of the screen there is tough to defend if you're green. Sometimes you can maneuver and get away and get to the bottom of the screen and kind of lock them up. So I take carry just in case it's the run play. So you notice all that open space there. Very hard to make that tackle. So they're in about the same position I was at, just about the 45-yard line, and a little bit too far for the field goal, I think. 3 guys that should have blocked the punt, and they do. All right. Who's going to be fast enough to take it in? Ooh, it's Thor. Thor! Yes! If you don't know what I'm talking about, Thor, go look up Kevin Green's picture, and you will understand. I'm pretty sure he was not a Hall of Fame linebacker, but he did have a very good long career. But I don't think he was Hall of Fame. I could be wrong on that. Played most of his games, I think, in Pittsburgh, then ended up in, I want to say he played in Carolina for a while and Green Bay for a while as well. So 14-6. That's 2 scores. You can't go for 2 in this game. So we are comfortably ahead here by 2 scores, which is good. Kenny David Anderson with the sack. I guess played correctly. So we're just, hopefully this is the bootleg play where Green gets a sack. No. So if I see that I've guessed the play correctly, I'll take my guy and not go for the sack and just let one of the other guys get it. Oh, let's say pass down. I don't know why I think pass down. Nope, not pass down. Pass right. Oh, I had him. Oh, but somebody else got him. Nice. 16-6. It's starting to get ugly. A minute to go. All right, we need a touchdown here. Let's go. Been terrible return game. Oh, terrible efforts. Ah! I tried to stop running forward and run straight down to get away from him, but pretty much the last possible guy that could have got me. If he misses, I'm pretty sure it's zigzag all the way to the end zone there. Again, good punt though. Good coverage. Can't ask for a whole lot better. Gonna be pass left. So correct formation. Oh, guessed it right. And 2 more. Oh no, not 2 points. We're at 7 points. All right. Is it Thor again? It looks like Kevin Green. No, Brian Hinkle. I wonder if you get like actual credit for those touchdowns as a defensive player or not. It would be possible to like lead the league in scoring as the linebacker. That would be pretty funny. Well, we've almost arrived at the 4th quarter, which means they're going to start going for it on every 4th down, which means more potential for field goals. Just what we need, right? More points. Okay, so I picked pass left, so if this is... Yeah, got it right again. Oh, he got it away. See, that's what I was talking about. So because... Go up, bounce up. No, not out of bounds. Dang it. That's why I run my guy backwards. Just in case the quarterback gets rid of it, I can still go make the play. So is this the run up or is this the pass? It's the pass. Oh, he slipped and I got him. LLoyd with, I think he had one of his. I'm going to say that's 14 on the season. And another kickoff. Okay, so remember we talked about how if you run backwards, sometimes you can create a little space to get yourself an actual return there, but somebody dove and got me. I do have a chance for a long field goal. Oh, missed it badly. Missed it bad. Short? Wow, I thought I just missed it way to the bottom. Short confuses me. I didn't know Maybe it's programmed in the rain to not kick as far? After all my years of playing this, I never knew that was a thing. I'm just sitting there jumping on the quarterback back there. Totally late hits, but that's okay. There's no penalties in this game. Why not? Rough him up. That's what I was talking about, that run to the bottom of the screen, and that's how I got him. So I ran down to avoid all those blockers, and I saw all those offensive linemen pulling around, so I knew I was in trouble. Run to the bottom of the screen, and then nice. I got away. Thought that was a completed pass for yards. Well, my missed field goal might not end up costing me anything here, as all I did was give up negative yardage and got the ball right back. So let's try this again. So I'm on the bottom hash, so I want to be just barely a. Oh, just barely below the hash. I thought maybe I'd get away with it, but nope. So if you're in practice and if you have a controller, it's way easier to predict that. And you don't miss very many field goals, so kind of bummed that I keep missing those. What did we have? 31? Did I miss one in the first quarter? I don't remember. But we should definitely be in the 30s. Big pass down. Ah, that looks like pass down. It's either pass down or run up. Pass down it is. A lot of times when you guess that play right, they'll throw it quick to the running back. And you can actually do that too if you're on offense. If you can get your button sequence right to mash the A button 3 times or whatever it takes, sometimes you can still get there. Fourth and a long ways. Oh my goodness. Oh, did we stop him? Yes, we did stop him. But no chance at a field goal from here, so in pathetic punt, I think that was too far. That was not a short enough, pathetic enough punt. Oh, he ran it out. That was awesome. Thank you very much. Alright, so I picked pass left. It's going to be, run to the middle. I saw it. You gotta, you can see that offensive line open a hole there. So I stopped rushing the quarterback to come back at it. It's very hard for me to make that play from. See, didn't get down fast enough. At least somebody made the tackle before he got 30 or 40 yards on me. Again, they're calling timeouts when just calling a play would stop the clock. One tackle. We'll check it next time, see how much time ticks off between the menu and them actually calling a play. I'm guessing nothing. So, watch the time here. 6, so literally 1 second off before they called their play. So that's what I was saying, by the timeouts are just laughably. Green says, I will meet you here. Thank you for the sack. Pass down. Nope, didn't get it right. Oh, let's go. Oh, Lloyd couldn't quite get there in time. But we should have a field goal out of it, though. Assuming I can make one. It's not been a good day for that. So I gotta go up a little bit. That should be easily good. Right down the middle. 28. Your standard 28-6 game. Looks like 4 touchdowns versus 2 field goals, but I don't know what it was, but it wasn't that. Touchdown with a mixed extra point for them. I don't know how many safeties or what we got. Lost count. Well, kickoff was bad, and then it went to the end zone, but good that it didn't take time off the clock. So that means we get a couple more offensive, or at least run on defense, but that should ruin any chance we have of getting a safety. Unless they fumble the ball or something really bizarre happens. I guess maybe if they go for it on 4th down, there might be enough yardage there. Yeah, time's going to run out, though. So this is probably the last game, or last play of the game. Yeah, run out the clock. Well, that'll do it. So we are victorious 28-6. Another smothering defensive performance. Our negative rushing stats for the year are done as Jerome Bettis tore us apart. He had 85 of the 159 on 20 attempts. That's terrible. So running game tore us apart. Oh, Chrissy Everett down there completing 33%. Not good if you're a Rams fan. Sorry about that. We're going to go check out the schedule here. A couple more games finish week 2. Then we'll take a quick look at the stats. See how we're faring. See if that puts Green into second. Into sacks. Yes. Huh. I wonder what team we're controlling. Pittsburgh, 1, 2, 3 in sacks. Let's see your scoring. It's Alshon Jeffries. Hey, there we are at 5th. I think most years a kicker leads the league. That might have changed. Punting, we should lead the league in punting. 61 average. Nice. 9 punts. We are killing it on number of punts. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. 9, and the next closest is 6. Check out this one. Ooh, our average has fallen way under 50. That's no good. Can't have that. Stupid Rams. Well, let's take one more quick look at who's undefeated. It's kind of fun to see who's. Buffalo had a really good team in the early 90s. I think we get to play them later. There we are, leading the division with 16 points against. That's awesome. And we got the miserable Bengals up next. So we should be staring 3-0 right in the face. The old Tampa Bay logo. Alrighty, so that should finish up week 2. Looking ahead to week 3 against Cincinnati. And we will see you next time.